Hello, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful Leo. Okay, this message was meant to find you today here. Okay, there's something here for you. I'm so excited about this message today. Okay, all right. So, there's something here about being here before, about there is things that you're facing at this time that this is not the first time you've faced these things, but there is a different way that you are moving through this. Okay, and this involves something very profound because it has to do with a lot of your past lives. You could be really wondering about your past lives, and that is because there is a culmination of things that you are overcoming, okay? And this allows for great power, okay? So let's see about this. Okay, so I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, of course, okay? But I saw like a loop, okay? And when you are tying your shoe and you're young, you're doing a loop and you're singing a song so you remember it. But then you learn it and then you don't have to sing the song anymore. You just do the motions. And this is what has been happening for you. There's some kind of a loop that you are making your way out of, but you're making your way out of it in a way that it's very in the moment to respond differently to things. Much like in the movie Speed, where the bad guy is watching a video and they are going to loop this video over and over and over again so that he thinks that they're all still on the bus, right? Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, they're not on the bus anymore. They're getting off of the bus, but they're looping the video. So everybody has to keep still so that he doesn't notice that the video is looped here. So there is an energy here of your spirit guides keeping things from you. So it looks like you're going through the loop again, but you're not going to. There is walking with purpose. There is some kind of a purpose here that is guiding you, but it's like you can't see where it is going. And this is something very important here. This is something very important here that we're going to see more about how you're going to be able to utilize this to create change here. Yeah, this is a lot, has to do with a lot of change. And this is about heart opportunities. Look at all these shields here. You're very heavily protected at this time because there's something that you're changing here. This looks like the magician now. So there's a magician here and you're creating some kind of a change here. And this is something that is bringing you a lot of peace. It's bringing you a lot of abundance. It's bringing you a lot of ability to imagine this life and more, and the ease of knowing that it is coming. And this bird on your shoulder, it's like nature speaking to you, nature telling you that yes, this is the way that you're supposed to go. There's something here about a new enemy is not new. It's old. This is from lifetime upon lifetime. And there is a way. I saw a man walking with a purpose. This could be your masculine energy is coming into play at a point. But it's like this loop. You're not going to know until there is this inspiration and then going forward here. And this can also be you drawing in a particular masculine energy that is going to help with this creation, with these new things that you're bringing forth here. Okay, so this is very interesting. Very interesting right now. I see like a flag sideways. A flag sideways is like, hey, remembering something that happened a year ago at this time or at this date, or this is talking about something that is like halfway successful. It's not all the way, but it is an improvement to what was before. And that is a portal. These half flags are portals. And that's the thing, is you are using this portal, okay? And look at, you have the peacock here, to shine. It's time for you to shine is really what this is about. But look at this silence. This is what I was talking about with the loop, is you're not going to make any sudden movements here. You're going to let everybody think that you're just sitting there on the bus, but you're not. You're escaping the bus here. And this is, oh, I didn't realize this is a lot of cards. So yeah, you're escaping this here. Wow. Talk about it. This is what you're escaping. There is the tower here. There's Aries here. There's power. There's the demon here. So there is an energy of someone trying to take your power away, and you are not allowing this. You and your spirit guides are not allowing this to take place here. Yeah, you have the talisman and the phoenix here. So that's the thing. The talisman is something that someone carries, they hold with them, and this is a portal. This is some kind of a portal here, and that's what the phoenix has, a death and a rebirth. So something that it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, so it needs to have a death and then a rebirth. And that is the talisman. That is the portal that is taking you right here in this reality to a different frequency, to a higher timeline, where you're able to have access to more. It's like this knowledge here. Look at this, chaos is here again. And this Aries. So this could really have to do with an Aries person, or, you know, this could really have to do with an Aries person. You have the goblin here. Look at this. This is a lot of energy here, that it's like trying to access you before you move to your highest timeline. This is why you have the hot air balloon here. There's something here about that. Wow. How amazing is this? And that's the thing, is the hot air balloon, it's wonder. It is science. This is something that it's like somebody dreamed this up, that this could be possible, to go in a hot air balloon and ride in this hot air balloon. And this is the thing that Spirit wants you to know. You're meant to do this. But it's like the key is not talking about it, but letting yourself be seen and getting attention at the same time, which is kind of like two opposing things that you're doing at the same time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like just having a smirk and not really telling everybody your plan, but putting yourself out there and doing different things to get a bunch of attention, to be seen, and be seen in your glory, in your natural beauty, like in the natural essence of, you know, who you are, what you are. You know, that's what this is really talking about. Wow, how amazing is this? You have familiar here. Okay, we're gonna see. And that's the thing, is there's something here that it's from another lifetime. This is time travel here. This message was meant to find you because, you know, you're not just here on this earth anymore. There's something different here that's going on, and you can feel this. And so when these familiar ways try to come back in and manipulate you, even when it's a new person, a new situation, it's not. It's familiar. It's from another lifetime. You know, that's what this is really talking about. This could have to do with a Virgo person from your past here. Really could. And there's something here with this. There's something here with gossip throughout a family. Okay, some kind of gossip, and it's gossip and gossip and gossip, and all of this talk about things, and people claiming they were a savior to you or something, or a saint towards you when they weren't. Look, the raven is here again. There is reflections here, and now you have chains. There is something that is showing you that this person is a reflection of another person who tried to dress something up as one way, but it's another way. And this is something that is wrong. But here's the thing. It's often the people closest to us, and it's often very hard to read because it is sandwiched in amongst a bunch of love and a bunch of other things. You know what I mean? Look at this bouquet here. So it's a very twisted thing it can be, you know? And you have the heart here. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna see more about this here. We're gonna see more about this here. Wow. Wow. So this is there is it's almost like somebody getting you a bouquet because of the guilt or something, you know, and you know it. You can see it, you can feel it, you have seen this before, but you're responding with your heart and you know what that is doing, but not allowing at the same time, still setting a boundary, you know? And so this is not allowing the loop to continue, but letting other people maybe think that your plan is here, you're going here, you think this of them, you think that of this situation here, you know. And then there is just this day where they're going to see you out of this loop. They're going to see you in this love. They're going to see you surrounded and elevated by love in all areas of your life here. Because of this jump that you're making. And it's very interesting. See, misunderstanding, it's kind of like, let there be a misunderstanding. Who cares? You don't, your energy doesn't even know. Don't even go there. News of a birth or a new enterprise here. So there's something new that it's like, let yourself shine, let yourself be seen, but stay quiet at the same time. Don't tell people necessarily your plan or where you see this going, or anything like that. You know, this is very much so this energy of let other people say this, say that, whatever. It's not about worrying about what people are saying, but this is just like the results speak for themselves, you know? You can just see it on somebody's face, and they show it on YouTube with these little interviews of like, you know, there's these channels where it's like, oh, you know, an interviewer is like antagonizing, what's the guy's name? Robert Downey Jr., you know, and he kind of like has a response in a way that is like not allowing this guy to disrespect him, but at the same time, it's a very witty, fun, you know, still like looking, you know, just knows how to respond in a way that it almost makes him look so much better. It does. It makes him look so much better than the person trying to put him down. It actually made Robert Downey Jr. look better because of the way he responded. You know what I'm saying? Like just having that kind of, and that's the energy that you have. You have that kind of charisma, you know? Excuse me. So the wishbone is a wish that will not be granted. And this is the thing that I'm saying. This is the loop. And this is the loop. Because it's the wishbone. And he's saying, so don't talk about, yeah, my wish didn't get granted. Yeah, sure. Okay. Don't say anything. Let people think that your wish didn't get granted. Let them think that. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, deep friendship with someone with the same sex. Wow. And you have the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Okay, so here's the thing. You're on the right path. You're elevating. You're going up here. This is amazing. This is kind of amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it just really is. Okay, and then you have familiar here. There is some kind of a deep friendship that I don't know about this, right? And this is something that you see now. You can see this. There is going to be somebody new. There's going to be new friendships that are going to be made, but there's something here about something is familiar and it's not, you maybe can't even define it, but you can feel it. This person is not genuine. This person is talking about my business. This person is using my information to gain, you know, like some kind of accreditation with other people, but they're not talking about their own life. They're not spreading their secrets around. They're spreading mine. It's almost like someone checking in just to get information here. And this is something here that it was like, there is this feeling of envy, and like, I want you to do well but not better than me, you know and this energy of using, there's not much more that they can get from you, so now they're distant and away, and maybe telling other people that you're being distant from them or something like that. There's something here that's just, I don't know about it. You have the ant. Work, achievement, success here. So this is like kind of like pulling away and just pulling towards like your commitment, what you're committed to. And this is giving you this bouquet. This is giving you this reward. And it's a sweet reward. It's a beautiful reward. It makes your life so much more beautiful. It's a celebration of you. And that's what you deserve here. And this is the bag. Wow. Something important such as a new job or career here. And this is the heart here. So you're moving towards something that is your heart. And there is financial gain to be had. And it says March here. So this is beautiful energy. That's the thing, is this opportunity, if you miss this opportunity, it's not a miss. There were things there that needed to be seen, that needed to be put in order. You will see it. The loop will come back around. You will get it then. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about the time. We're so worried about time and when it's going to be here and when it's going to be there. Excuse me. And I know that, life works that way to a degree, but at the same time, it's like we're all just existing now. That's all that's happening. It's just a now and a now and a now. And to worry about the time, you're not getting there. You're delaying all movement when you do that. You're pushing yourself backwards. You're creating more frames to have to go through, So, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Egotism here. It's like you can afford to be selfish, but be selfish in a way and be seen in a way, but not talking about it. You know what I mean? It's like when somebody wants to give, Jennifer Lopez a gift, she doesn't say no. When they're giving her an award, she's not saying no. She shows up to the award ceremony. She's wearing an amazing dress. You know what I'm saying? There's like a way, but she's not, I don't know if she's the best example, but I love J-Lo. But, if you don't, it's not about loving J-Lo. It's just about, she doesn't really talk about herself, and that's the thing, is like, or what her plans are, or what anything is, until it's like it's already in motion. It's happening. This movie's coming out here. I already got paid and I'm filming this movie. You know what I mean? So there's something here about the evidence will speak for itself. I hope that makes sense. Because there's almost like this energy that you have, that you bring to things to create life. And I feel like people are stealing your creative energy because they want to talk to you and you're so very vibrant, and they're stealing what is yours. And this is saying like that needs to be done now. You have acquisition here. There's something here where it maybe a relationship, a situation, you thought it was going to go a particular way. You had a vision in your head of how it was going to play out. It's not playing out that way. So this feels like a wish not being granted. So you want to speak out about it. And this is kind of like saying, no, don't do that. This is not a time to speak out because you vision this going this way. It's kind of like saying, put your energy into it. Like, allow it to unfold, It's like you thought by this time in the relationship, this person was going to do this. this person was going to do this. And this can be in work, this could be in anything. And so you feel like you wished for something to happen by now and it's not happening. And so it's like by creating this construct of this is how it needs to play out, you are pushing it away. So it's kind of like just get ready, show up, and allow things to flow and happen. It's kind of like just seeing something through. It's like if somebody works somewhere and they're like, oh no, we need to plan the itinerary, we need to plan out the script of everything we're gonna do for, you know, this scene in the movie. And everyone else is like, no, we're gonna do improv, we're just gonna, you know, and then later on, we're gonna do that part. And so it's like kind of saying like, be open to the new way that the universe is unfolding this for you, because it's different than before. And there could be a person involved that is not people involved that are not necessarily genuine. So spirit kind of wants you to just kind of go along for now, and maybe there is a way that there is some kind of impulse that is coming to you, and this impulse is what is going to set everything in motion, you know, with this elevation here. And with this, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, you know? And it's like saying, okay, fine, maybe you don't work for improv. You script everything, right? And you decide to go for the improv, and that gives you another idea. And you do that idea, and it takes off. And that elevates everything, you know? So it's like there is a direction and a knowingness, but there also is a just being open to how it's unfolding and kind of keeping everything within you until you settle your emotions and allow things to unfold, and then see where you end up a little bit is what this is kind of saying. You have principle here, and there's something here about a person has crossed a principle. And this is a familiar thing that keeps happening in your life. And this is kind of like saying that's wrong. It's wrong that happened. That should not have happened. And that shouldn't happen to you anymore. Yeah, originality here. There's a part of your journey that is going to be alone. That you're going to be alone. And this is because of your originality. You're original. There isn't anyone like you. So people want you to be doing worse than them, or if you're doing better, they want to benefit, and they don't want that to last for very long. It's kind of this energy. So your originality, you are kind of like singled out and isolated, but at the same time, you will be appreciated. That's the thing. The queen ant is isolated. There's only one queen ant. There's a lot of worker ants, but they admire her, they love her, they work so much, and look at, she gets all of this you know, luxury for it. But she's not one of the worker ants. She's just not, you know? So that's what this is really talking about. Your originality is going to shine through. And when you see that something does not align with your principles, maybe you don't need to write that with this person, write that with this situation. Instead, just say, this is something familiar that keeps happening, and I am going to instead pull my energy towards myself and my original way, my originality here. And this is where you're kind of finding everything. It's like this disconnection from everything is what elevates you. Much like celebrities are disconnected from people living day-to-day lives that are going to the grocery store and, you know, picking up the kids from school or whatever. But at the same time, look what they have. Look at this originality. Look at this way that their heart is allowed to be expressed. And they're getting money for it. This is the thing. This is the thing. Fortune and the bag. Look at that. And this is heart. That's the thing is, maintaining your heart, keeping your heart pure, and getting all of this. That's what this is really talking about, a new way of doing things, moving into Aquarius. Um, the age of Aquarius here, moving into this. It's like now love and money, being unconditional love and having this fortune is now can be one and the same. It was always like separated. And this is a change that is happening. And this is something that, most people are not going to experience here. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. It's like if Sandra Bullock, when she heard about speed, she was like, my character is going to drive a bus. Like, that's what the movie is. Like, really? But you just kind of watch it unfold and it's magical here. And that's the thing, is there is a partnership here. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock are freaking magic together, okay? And there's something here about that. That's the man that I saw walking with a purpose here. There is a masculine energy that is coming towards you that is a partnership. There is a way that this is a partnership. Look at this. You have the Emperor here. So there is some kind of success that it's like you're reaching this point of success and you're not really talking about it. You're just kind of going along with it and allowing it to be unfold. And what is it going to be? It's like the universe is showing you how this is unfolding here. And this is something that, it's like tying up all these loose ends, of all of this past lives, where you had this love, but you never saw them again. Did the letter reach them? And all of this betrayal, all of these things, there is something here that you tied together in a way that is propelling you. I didn't even see this card. Okay, wow. The balloon, the arrow, the impulse, this is propelling you to this elevation here. And up here, you can see everything. There is a lot of clarity. There is a lot of beauty. There is a lot of wonder, imagination. It is sparking so much more life and vitality. That's the thing. Is there something here about some kind of vitality coming back to you? And this is something that you're going to be able to follow this impulse and follow this call within you with this arrow. And this is going to help you build and build and build and grow. There's something here where you're realizing that you want something more. And to get something more, there is a way that your emotions need to align with what you're praying for. And this is allowing justice to come to you. This is allowing karma to balance things out. But you're doing that because you allow karma to work for you when you balance your heart, when you balance your emotions, and when you use the familiar loop of disappointment to your advantage to propel you out of it. He's leaving this city behind. And he's going out into the unknown. But there is balance here. And this is also protection. The Sphinx represents protection and integrity. Okay? Because the Sphinx guards the pyramids. That's what they're doing. So there's something here where there is some kind of principle. And your principle is balance. And this is why you're moving forward. You're not looking at what this person did, what that situation did. You're being a friend to yourself instead and saying, what matters is I am moving in a way where I have learned these lessons and I am balanced, trusting as I go forward. Yeah, that's what this is really talking about. Wow. You have the Fool and you have the Five of Swords. Yeah, there is something here that it's a risk to stand alone. It's a risk to be yourself. You could stay with what you know and you will be disappointed. And you will continue to be disappointed while you stay with what you know. Because you are not like what you know. What is familiar to you is not true to the heart of who you are. And that's just it. That's just it. So there is a risk here. There is a going out on your own. And that risk is rewarded big time. That risk is everything. This is remarkable. This is remarkable energy. And that's the thing is, yeah, this journey is within you. You have the Hermit and you have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, with the Wheel of Fortune here, and you have the Five of Pentacles. So this is really talking about, the flag that is halfway. That's a portal. Something that is a halfway sort of success, but it's not all the way there. So you feel abandoned. There is a portal in that. There is a way that you're going to see this. Some kind of heartache is a way out. It's the way out. Yeah, this is being bold about something that you pray for. So praying for something and then your energy matching it and being willing to be bold and take the risk to put yourself out there to match that. And you're afraid it's going to send you back here, but it's not. It's not. That's the thing. This is interesting. And it's not, and the reason is because you healed this conflict that was in your heart. There's a situation where you keep taking an opportunity and then it's like you think this is going to be everything and then a bunch of crap happens and it doesn't work out and you're disappointed and you have another death and another rebirth. And then you take another new opportunity and a bunch of crap happens and it keeps going on. And this is saying, there is communication that this cycle that you have been going through, it's like the key is in the pain. The key is in what keeps happening. There is some kind of key, and this has to do with past lives. Yeah, it does. 10 of Cups, and then you have the Empress here. So there is something that the Empress is within you, the world within your body, you're seeing it. And everybody talks about Gandhi saying, be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi did not say that. Okay? Now my mind is going blank. Was it the Dalai Lama? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. It's right on my wall. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry now. It was Gandhi. I had to check. But, okay. What he really is saying is, when you change the world of your body, your outside world changes. So within you, you're making this change. And you never did it before all these other lifetimes, but there were reasons for that. So this is not about talking about that, And we've all had a lot of lifetimes. So you've had lifetimes where you did do things, you know what I mean? And there's different things that you're working on and it takes some time. But there's something here that you're seeing now. And the High Priestess has a lot to do with not talking about it, but allowing things to flow and not seeing something as this is, terrible or this is great. Just kind of keeping like an even energy about it. And there's like some kind of a proverb or something where, I forget what, but it's something like, the farmer is saying to his son, all the horses ran away, and he's like saying like, the son is like, oh, this is really bad. And then the farmer is like, could be good, could be bad, who knows? It's kind of like, don't worry about if it's good or bad, we'll see. And then eventually it's like, oh, the farmer's son like breaks his leg and he's like, oh, this is bad. And the farmer's like, could be good, could be bad. But then the next day they're coming to take him for the army and he can't go because he has a broken leg. So he's like, oh, this could be good. And it's like keeps changing if it's good or if it is bad. But he's just kind of keeping himself steady. And during the time when you're facing a bunch of adversity and there's a bunch of change that you want for your life, you're going to make a big elevation jump here. There's time travel here. There's something here about not falling for the bait of letting your emotions go all over the place. You're just keeping your emotions here. You're just like Speed, the movie Speed, where they're all just kind of sitting still. No sudden movements here. And this is what you're doing here. Wow. So, okay. Leo, I love you. I hope that this resonated for you. Okay. If you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Also, I have personal readings in the description if you are interested. And also, I have a book called One White Rose that is about girls and women being generational curse breakers. And if you want to remember your past lives and start to have spirit send you clues and hints about your past life, this book is a good activation for that. Okay? So, thank you.